Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about mind, body, and soul, and one of the aspects of that kind of lifestyle is body. So I want to talk about working out. I feel like working out is a very important part of my life. I don't do it for ego. I don't do it because I want to look good for chicks. I do it for my own personal uh, reasons. I want to be able to have a healthy body as I get older. I'm 48 years old. I've had a goal, a personal goal, that I want to be in the best shape of my life by the time I turn 50. I know that sounds like a tall order, but I'm working on it hard. And I'm already at 48. I'm already in better shape now than I was at 38 or at 28. So I'm well on the way to my goals. It's also helped me mentally. There's many aspects towards with an exercise schedule, being on a regular exercise schedule, that can teach you a lot of things. You can learn a lot of lessons in life. Just very simple things that I have been able to teach myself through working out are things like being able to overcome adversity, being able to recognize that putting in a little bit of work each day towards a goal will produce results over the long run, being able to have a certain kind of persistence, a certain type of frequency and volume of intensity in order to achieve a certain goal. It's like a recipe, and to be able to do that even when I don't feel like it, realizing that this is a means to an end. These are all skills that I can transfer over to business. I can transfer over towards life in various ways. And exercise, being on a regular exercise schedule, has really helped me to have a clearer mind and a healthier body. So they go hand in hand. And it kind of happened on its own. I wasn't practicing mind skills. I wasn't trying to be stronger in these areas. It just sort of opened up where I realized, wow, by going to the gym and working every day, and I start off feeling like a total pussy, and then after a year, 2 years of sticking to it and increasing my weights and putting myself through an uncomfortable, working out's not comfortable. You hurt yourself. You're tearing your muscles, and then you have to heal. Allowing yourself to have healing time, that's also important. These are all skills that can be directly transferred to different areas of your life and that have just kind of happened. So there's all kinds of benefits. I feel healthier. I feel better about myself. I feel more confident about myself. Self-confidence is an incredibly important skill when you're talking about business. If you want to be able to sell yourself, if you want to be able to have the drive to go forward with a plan that maybe your family or friends don't support you with, and they think, you should just go get a job as an accountant, and instead you're like, nah, fuck that, I'm going to follow my dream. Well, how do you have that stick-to-itiveness? How do you gain this kind of self-confidence to know that you can do it, and a little bit of work pays off over the long run? Well, a regular exercise schedule really can help you with that. And I feel personally, with this lifestyle that I'm on right now, working out regularly, that I am more on top of shit mentally than I've ever been in my life, and it's a good feeling. So I wanted to just tell people what I do. I've had people ask me, what is your workout schedule? How are you working out? You seem like you're getting in really good shape, and you're older than me. I'm in better shape than a lot of people that I know that are 2 and 3 years younger than me, simply because I'm putting in this kind of work, and it's not taking up a lot of time. So what I do, I work out. I have a couple different schedules, and I'll tell you what they are. For a long time, I had been working out for 5 days a week, doing a different body part every day, compounding my biceps and triceps on one day. So I would do my back one day, my legs the next, my shoulders on another day, my chest on another day, and then I would do my arms, my forearms, my biceps and triceps, all in one workout. On the 5th day, sometimes I would split it up into 6 days, but I would try to stay on a 5-day-a-week schedule, heal up over the weekend, and then start it over again. I would do, when I first started working out, I didn't feel like I had a lot of strength, and I wasn't in there trying to do these ego lifting of putting on tons of plates onto a bar and grunting really loud. And I'm not trying to draw any attention to myself. I'm not trying to do any of that stuff. I didn't feel like I was really an alpha guy in the gym. I still don't feel that way. So that's not me. I'm 48, not 20. So I'm not trying to go in there and be some kind of workout boy. I'm just trying to get in good shape before I get old. So, we have a vehicle here, just like you have a car. And you wouldn't treat your car like shit, at least I don't. I keep my oil changed and all that stuff, and I do it for a reason, not because I like it, because it has to be done. And treating your body good is the same thing. And when you get older, trust me, it really catches up with you. I know lots of people in their 50s who are breaking down and deteriorating, and they look like they're 70. And I don't want to be one of those types. So this is kind of why I'm on this trip. So if you like to do the one body part a day, that's a quick workout because you can really get into the one body part and really do your chest and just really blast it. Do a couple different exercises and really get a great workout, get nice and sore. And you could do that with each body part, really focus on it, and you can really learn and pay attention to your form and all that. But I suggest if you're brand new to working out, you don't work out now, and you're thinking about getting in some shape, to use light weights. And don't let anybody intimidate you with that. So what if you're using 10 pounds? Honestly. And the guy next to you has giant barbells, and you're just using these little pussy-ass little weights that a kid would use. So what? So what? Who cares? You're you, he's him. If your goal is to use those big weights, well, you got to start somewhere. And, you'll go 10 pounds by 10 pounds and push yourself as you can, and eventually you'll get up there too. But I try to use light weights. I realize that I'm not 20 years old. I'm getting older, and I can't afford to be hurt, have a sore back like some kind of athlete for 2 weeks just because I fucked up at the gym lifting too much weight. I have a life. I have a job. I have to do things. I can't allow that to just fuck me up. So I lift realistic weights. If I'm going to go heavy, I go moderately heavy. I don't ever go super heavy. And I don't go to failure which means where you're lifting so much and you're just like, you gas yourself out, you have no more. I always have a couple more reps left in me before I give up, even if I'm using really heavy weights. And I do this simply because I know myself. You can do what you want, what you feel comfortable with. The other type of workout that I do that is a more traditional what they call a split. So you can compound different exercises in one day. Rather than doing one per day, you can do chest and triceps. Those are both work similar exercises. A lot of chest exercises work your triceps and vice versa. So you can do on one day chest, triceps, and shoulders. And those are all very similar exercises, shoulders and chest, and you can do triceps in a couple different motions, but it all is a similar motion and similar things. So that would be a push day. You can do the next day as a pull day. So you do your back and biceps, and your back is going to all be motions that you're pulling towards you, bent over rows, lat bars, pull-ups. You're all pulling towards you, and then your biceps, which again is also a pulling movement. And then the next day you can do your legs, and that's 3 days. You've got your whole body. You can rest and then be ready to start it over when you're nice and rested. Ideally with rest, if you're wondering about how long you should rest, your body will tell you. But in order to, and it's just science, in order to have muscle growth, ideally speaking, you need to hit those muscles twice in one workout cycle. So twice in 1 week, so to speak. So that's why some people like to do a full body circuit. So a full body circuit, you can go through, say, 3 times a week or twice a week and do basically all your muscles, your whole upper body and legs. And then you take a couple days off. So you could do Monday, go in there, do a whole body circuit, do your whole body, blast it out, and then Tuesday you take off. Wednesday you go in there, do a whole nother body circuit, and then rest. And then you could even go Friday. And ideally, that is scientifically one of the best ways to go. But the only problem with a workout like that is that it can take a long time, and you may not be giving each muscle group, if you really want to focus on muscle development and getting a good physique, each muscle group you won't be taking as much time towards each group because you're going through all your muscles. Doing one muscle each day or just two muscles each day, you really get a chance to focus if you want to do your arms and you want to have really big, cool arms. To do a full body circuit out 3 times a week, you may not, in the beginning, be able to really accomplish that. You may have to spend a longer time in the gym. You could be in the gym for an hour or more, 2 hours, however long it takes you to get through that, in order to really feel like you're getting the workout you want. The benefits of it, though, is that you're hitting it 3 times a week in order to have what they call hypertrophy, or hypertrophy. I think it's hypertrophy. You need to, and this is just science, that scientists have realized that you need to hit each muscle at least twice per week in order to get growth. So doing the first workout with what I said was doing different muscles each day, and then at the end of that, say 6 days, 5 days, you start over, is you're only really getting one muscle. You're doing your chest once every 7 or 8 days, and then you start over the next week. That in the beginning, that's fine. Once you start getting more into working out, that's not gonna really build you to where you want to go. You're gonna need to follow what the scientists say and figure out a way to hit it twice a week. So there's all kinds of ways to do it, and that's why they do these splits. Another way to split your workout up is to do, and I kind of like this split. I forget what they call it. I think they call it an upper-lower split. So you do your upper body one day. So say Monday, you do all upper body. Tuesday, you go into the gym and you do all lower body. And then Wednesday, you take off. And then Thursday, you go in, do all upper body again. And Friday, you go in and you do all lower body. So in a 5-day work week, you've worked out 4 times, and you've taken a day off. You can take the weekend off, start it all over again on Monday. And it's scientifically sound. You're hitting your muscles twice a week. You can break up your workout and do the first 2 workouts, the Monday and Tuesday workout. You can do those heavy with compound exercises, with free weights. And then you can do the second 2 lighter weights, focusing on more specific muscles, use cables and use some of the machines. And it's a great workout, and you get everything done. So there's all kinds of ways you can do it. Figure it out for yourself of what works for you. I know this is probably confused. You might be more confused now than before you started listening. But I just wanted to give you some ideas of what I do. So I change my workout up a lot. One of the reasons why I change it up is because my schedule might change, whether I'm on vacation or work or whatever's going on, with your life. But your body can get bored. So if you're doing the same exercise every workout for month in and month out, and 5-6 months goes by, and you've just been going up there doing the same bench press, the same couple exercises, change it up. There's all kinds of ways to do these things. Your muscles will get bored, so the more you change it up, the better it is. And this is why I have presented to you a couple different workouts. I don't want this to go too long because I'm just going to talk about the same thing over and over again, but I wanted to give just some of my friends and some people out there a basic idea of how to start off, because I've been getting so many people asking me these days of, what are you doing and what's your schedule and how did you get in such good shape? And I kind of wish that I could get into that. I've inspired even my own mother. My mom works out 6 days a week now. She's fucking almost 7. She's 68 years old. So anybody can do this shit, and if you're interested in getting in good shape before you turn into an old person, maybe I could help you out with a couple tips, and hopefully this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.